Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to another video, everyone, where today we will be practicing double haraka. No, not double haraka, double fatha, double kisra and double dhamma, or dabar, zabar, zay and pesh. Now, these look like this over here. So, over here we have two fathas, or two zabars, however you want to say it. We see two of them. Now, usually when it's just with one fatha, it would be with the mad. But because there's two, the two fathas make it an an. The sound changes when there are two fathas. It becomes an. Whereas usually if it was only one fatha, it would be a. And this is without the med. Now remember, with two fathas, it would be an. Now let's practice. Now whenever it's an here, we don't really say the med because we've already said an, so we can't really put a med really more into that. Here we have a hen. Here we have an an. Okay, now we are going to move on to some other words. So here we have a run. Now remember, because these have two fatha, it is pronounced as an, whereas if it was one, it would only be a. Just a tip. Now, where we are going to go is to the double kisra. It's like the same rule as a double fatha, but just with the kisra. So fatha, when it was double, like this, it would be an. However, remember when it's with two kisra, it would be in. Now usually it's e, like e. Hamza, kisra, e. But because there's two kisra, it would be in. Remember, two kisra is in. This one, hin. This one, ain. Now, because these are fairly straightforward, you can pause it right now if you want to see any of these. But we're going to move on to the next one, which is the dhamma. Now with the dhamma, here we have this again. Now usually, remember, one dhamma would be u. But because there's two dhamma, it would be un. With the hamza. Un. With the ha, it would be hun. With the ain, it would be un. And then let's move on down to here. This would be shun. This one would be yon. This one would be done. Now let's move on to some challenges down here. So here we can see when we are using it in this full word. Basirun. Basirun. See how I did that? It's run because there's two dhamma. Run. Now here we have fakihatun. Remember, this one has a slight mud, which means it's two haraka instead of one haraka. Fakihatun. See, remember, it's always going to be on at the end. Now, let's move on to some more down here. So these are just more challenges. These contain things from other lessons, and we're going to use these to our knowledge some of these might be used from the one that we are learning today, some might not, I'm not sure, but let's go see. So remember, we need to focus. This is some recalling what we have learnt. So remember, minkum, minkum. Now remember, this one has the sukoon, meaning that it gets joined on with the meme. And same with the kafa meme here. So now we have tundira, tundira. Remember, this is also being connected. So tundira. Now let's move on to this one, where it brings back our qalqala lesson. Min qabli, min qabli. Remember, because it's got a sukoon, it would automatically be connected. But because it's a ba, it would be a qalqala, that slight echo effect in your voice. Now let's move on to a few more down here. Now here we have غورا فعلا. Now remember, because this has two zabar, it would be a ron and not ra. So غورا فعلا. قرآنا قرآنا. Remember, two fatha nun. فرقناه فرقناه. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Let me just read that again. So here would be قرآنا فرقناه. Now remember, this is a tricky one, which is why I got a bit confused at the start. So let's start from here at the start. So here we have Qur'an. Now this is two haraka because it's a standing fatha. Qur'anan, nan. And then we have faraqnahu. This is the qalqala with the sukoon, nahu. And this is the standing fatha. Now, hope you guys have enjoyed that quick lesson, very quick lesson. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, where we practiced some double fatha, double kisra and double dhamma, and we did some practicing of what we've already learnt. Jazakallah khair for watching this video, and I will see you inshallah in the next video.